said, I really like you. You remember that?
Oh no, I was like, I think I have an idea what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And then I said,
You know you didn't. Oh my, no, that is a story.
I'm Marlon.
And I'm Shania. My first impression of you, I thought you were really, really handsome, and I didn't really know how to like take it at first. I guess just because I couldn't tell what your personality was gonna be through a picture, obviously. When I met you, you're really sweet and you're very blunt. And I didn't know if I liked that at first, but I guess I grew to like it. You're a really cool person, and you're still really cool to this day. So, very happy.
My first impression when I first seen Shania, it was on a picture, and she was standing with the Grizz, and then she was in her work uniform, so I figured she got her life together, and she also looked pretty educated, so I could see myself going out, having fun with her, having intelligent conversations. I just wanted to see if we match up.
So basically what I said was, I said that my first impression of you, like, I thought you were really handsome, but then I said I couldn't really tell what your personality was through a picture, so I didn't really know what to think. I said that you're a really sweet and cool guy, but you're really blunt, and I didn't know if I liked that. But then I grew to love it, and here we are.
That was before or after the picture?
After the picture, like when I talked to you, yeah, you seemed blunt just because you're like...
I gotta tell the truth. Basically what I said is, you look like you have your life together because you're in your work uniform, and yeah, you seem like you were intelligent. Yeah, just because I see myself having a lot of fun with you, going out, traveling, doing little stuff we do. We met through a mutual friend. He showed me a picture, had Shania on it, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to meet up because it was the last week of school, but I was just like, whatever, yeah, I'll do it. And yeah, we ended up meeting up. It went well.
Okay, so we met through a mutual friend. Our mutual friend showed me some pictures of Marlon. It was like, here's my friend, he's single, and because I had been looking, I guess you could say. And then we ended up meeting in the OC, and we talked for a little bit, and then I went back to my room, and I have a really bad memory, but I know it was either the first or second date, like he invited me to Chipotle, and that's when like everybody was like, oh, Marlon loves Chipotle, so that means something, like, and then here we are.
My favorite memory of Shania is when we went to my house for the first time and she got to see my dog. She's a cat person, and my dog is a big pit bull. And he went up to her and started sniffing her, and then he pounced on her. That shit was so funny. And she was just not used to that. I mean, her clothes got kind of messed up, but they good now.
I think my favorite memory was probably our first time like hanging out with each other, because it was like our first little getaway. We ended up going to Frankenmuth, and we went to Bronner's, the Christmas store. That was his first time going to it. We were gonna go to Splash Village, but I think we ended up going to play putt-putt instead, and like a safari zoo or something like that. But it was really cool just because like we got to know each other, and it was no one there, like, I don't know, it was no one there to take away from like our attention towards each other and things like that, and that was by far my favorite because it was our first memory together.
I'm not sure. I think it was me, and it was during school. This is clout.
So, I said it, but it wasn't direct, I guess. I remember texting you, and we had been talking for like a while now. It was sometime over the summer, and I was really goofy with it. I was like, there's something I want to say, but I don't know if you feel the same way, but if I say it, I feel like things will change, and like, you already knew what I was going to say, and so you were just like, just say it, and I said it, and then you were like, oh, that's cool, because I love you too, and then here we are.
I said, I think it was me. I'm really
Nah,
sure. It wasn't you?
It wasn't you. No, it was me. Because remember, in the summertime,
Yeah,
when I had texted you and I was like, I want to tell you something, but I don't know if you're gonna feel the same way. You remember that conversation, and you were like, well, just say it, because you don't know, like how I'm gonna react. And remember, I finally said, no, I said I really like you. You remember that?
Oh no, I was like, I think I have an idea what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And then I said it.
You know you didn't. Oh my, no, that is a story. You did not. Because I said it and you were like, I love you too. Because remember we used to say, I really like you. Get out of
Go back to
here.
the messages and find you.
I'm
sure it was.
I think the hardest thing about being in a college relationship is just the time management. It's just finding time to be able to focus on yourself, focus on your schoolwork, focus on your boyfriend or your significant other. It's very challenging, and just making sure you're giving enough like love and affection towards the other person, you know, in between all of that. That's the hardest thing, but it'll pay off.
Hardest thing about being in a college relationship is you gotta manage your time real well. You gotta make time for her and classwork. Plus, when tests come up, it's a little bit more hectic.
The whole time management piece, like trying to manage our relationship as well as managing my schoolwork and time for myself, is probably the most challenging.
Yeah, I basically said the same thing. Especially when tests come up.
Yeah.
Both of us have to study, or just you manage that as well.
Right. But then it just say it's gonna pay off in the end, so that's worth it now. Rich. Okay.
She likes white meat chicken. The light part of the chicken. That's just not normal. Everybody likes the dark meat. It has more flavor. You know, it tastes better with hot sauce. And what the hell? It don't have no flavor. And it's dry. Who wants a dry mouth? It's like eating powder. Thick powder. Okay. I just think that's an off thing.
Okay. So I don't want to call it, like, we have this funny word for them, like you know how, like, everyone has road rage, but like, we call them little bursts of anger, and like, I don't know, it comes at the most randomest times. Like, of course, like when he's playing Fortnite, like this is so goofy. Like, it's just like yeesh, like I was just like, what is going on? Nobody's driving. When he's driving, he does it all the time. On top of him screaming at other cars, and the other weird thing he does is he snores like a helicopter. I think it's just the weirdest thing ever. Do you have, like, you know, the little like yeesh moments, you know, like the little bursts of anger, but not real anger, and then I say you snore like a helicopter?
I don't. I have never heard.
You sleep, so how could you?
No, not when you're in that deep sleep, but when you fall asleep, you can like hear stuff, and sometimes you do
I'm gonna
hear
show you.
self snore.
It's like a little helicopter.
I said you like the white meat of the chicken.
What? How is that weird?
You know, I live in Detroit, and nobody likes that part.
Everybody likes that part of chicken the same amount. Everyone does.
Yeah, it's different.
But that's
Okay.
weird.
That's different. It's okay.
Okay, I guess. Our biggest fight was when it was close to the time, like when we first got together. We had just got off summer break. You know, we were hanging out with each other every day, and I was letting things that other people said influence me, and I was believing what they were saying, and you know, like I confronted them about it, and it was just an argument about like trust and listening to each other and communicating before we take other people's words. But we overcame that just because we ended up communicating together.
Our biggest fight, probably in the middle of our relationship, like when you're close to somebody for so long, the little stuff start to bother you, and it will lead to fights like here and there. But now we don't have them as much.
I said our biggest fight was just like a thing of miscommunication. I was hearing things from people, and like I was believing what they said before I came back and actually talked to you about it. But I mean, ever since that fight, which was a long time ago, when we first got together, we haven't had anything major happen.
I said we get annoyed when we're around each other for too long, but that hasn't happened in a long time.
So would you say that we have big fights often? Or?
No, we don't have big fights at all, but we have petty arguments
All the time. I think our relationship works because we're one and the same. Like we have the same thoughts sometimes.
Yeah, we trust each other.
We communicate really good together. And like when one of us is like kind of agitated with the other, like the other person knows exactly what to do to like make that person smile and laugh it off. And like, I don't know, we're goofy. We're okay with being goofy around each other.
And we listen to each other. Just if one thing bothered one of us, we take that into consideration. We keep the relationship really interesting. We go out, do things. And if she wants to do something that I don't want to do, I still do it just because I'm with her.
That's sweet. That's a loaded question. I guess I love you because you love me for me, and like I didn't have to change like myself to be with you and for you to like me, and I was able to just be myself at all times, and I could be goofy around you, and you know, you could be goofy right back, and I just love you because you're always there, and I don't know, I need someone there, and you're my person, so I love you. Trash music.
I cursed in that clip though.
Marlon! You can't
I can't
curse
even
in
show
the
my parents
clips! You can't Oh my gosh! Answer the question. Answer the question, please.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry, RJ, I'm wasting all your
What?